Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to Land-Based Play. My name is Erin. I use the pronouns she and her, and I will be hosting this program for today. So welcome aboard. As we're going to start, I'd like to share with you all the agenda for today. So today we are going to start by recognizing African heritage and acknowledging the land that we are on. After that, we're going to sing a couple of songs, and then we're going to get into our book for today. This is the book we'll be reading, and it is called Grandfather, Tell Us the History of the Seven Teachings. As we go through that book, we will discuss what those teachings are, as well as the animals that are represented. And then after that, we are going to play a little game, and then we're going to end the day with another song. So let us begin. I am going to start by sharing my screen, and I'm going to do that by sharing the African Ancestral Acknowledgement. You're welcome to read along with me or read to yourself, or just listen to me read. Any way is okay with me. The African Ancestral Acknowledgement. I would like to acknowledge that not all people came to these lands as migrants or settlers. Specifically, I wish to acknowledge those of us who came here involuntarily, particularly those who brought to these lands as a result of the transatlantic slave trade and slavery. I pay tribute to those ancestors of African origin and descent. Though I am not a person of African descent, I am committed to continually acting in support of and in solidarity with Black communities seeking freedom and reparative justice in light of the history of ongoing legacy of slavery that continues to impact Black communities in Canada. Again, I invite you to join me in that work and hold me accountable to this commitment. Thank you for listening and for sharing that with me. Next, I am going to share my screen once again so that we can do our Indigenous land acknowledgement. And that is our land acknowledgement for today. So thank you for listening. The next on our agenda is to sing some songs together. So are we ready? This song goes something like this. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let me see. Let me see. Shake your fingers like this. Shake your fingers like this. Put them on your knees. Put them on your knees. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let me see. Let me see. Shake your fingers like this. Shake your fingers like this. Put them on your knees. Put them on your knees. So the next song I have to sing with us today is a fun song that I like to sing. It is the Sleepy Bunnies song. So this is a nice song because we get to sing about sleeping animals. We get to be the animals and we get to pretend to sleep. And once we awake, we hop into action, such as the bunny would do. So let us begin. Ready to pretend to be asleep? We're going to be bunnies. And when we wake up, we're going to hop. See the sleeping bunnies sleeping all day long. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I wonder what is wrong. They're so still, I think they must be ill. Are we ill, sleeping bunnies? No. So we wake up, sleeping bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Wake up, sleeping bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Wake up, sleeping bunnies, hop, and stop. So that was our first animal. But what's fun about songs like these is that we get to sing about lots of different kinds of animals. So an animal that I think we can sing next, let's sing about the bear. So when we wake up from our big slumber, we're gonna go grr, grr, grr. Are we ready? See the sleeping bear sleeping all day long. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I wonder what is wrong. They're so still, I think they must be ill. Are we ill, sleeping bears? No. So we wake up, sleeping bears, grr, grr, grr. Wake up, sleeping bears, grr, grr, grr. Wake up, sleeping bears, grr, grr, grr. We can do a couple more animals. Another animal that we can do, let's do the wolf. So when the wolves wake up after their sleep, they'll go, howl, howl. They'll howl like wolves. Ready? See the sleeping wolves sleeping all day long. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I wonder what is wrong. They're so still, I think they must be ill. Are we ill, sleeping wolves? No. So we wake up, sleeping wolves. Howl! Wake up, sleeping wolves. Howl! Sleeping wolves. Howl, howl, howl. Oh, that one was fun. So what's another animal that we can do? Let's do an eagle. We'll go, ah, ah, when we wake up. Ready? See the sleeping eagle sleeping all day long. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I wonder what is wrong. They're so still, I think they must be ill. Are we ill, sleeping eagles? No. So we wake up, sleeping eagles, caw, caw. Wake up, sleeping eagles, caw, caw. Wake up, sleeping eagles, caw, caw. So those were our animal songs for today. Let's now get into the story that I shared with you all earlier. This story is called, once again, Grandfather, Tell Us About the History of the 7 Teachings. This is going to be nice as we can all learn something new together. Are we ready? Grandfather, tell us about the history of the 7 teachings. Let Grandfather tell you the history of the 7 teachings. According to oral tradition, the 7 teachings were given to the native people early in their history. Each grandfather gave a great gift. The first grandfather gave the gift of wisdom. This guided people to use their knowledge and expertise to help one another. The second grandfather gave the gift of love. This taught everyone to love their brothers and sisters and to share with one another. If we don't all identify as brother or sister, there's two-spirited folks, or there's folks that do not have gender identity as non-binary or any other umbrella. So we can all have that in mind too when we think about others that we can call. Now, the third grandfather gave the gift of respect. This taught people to honor each other, the land, the animals, and all things created. The fourth grandfather gave the gift of courage. This taught the people to be brave when facing obstacles, even in the most difficult situations. The fifth grandfather gave the gift of honesty. This taught the people to be honest in every action and in their hearts. The sixth grandfather gave the gift of humility. This showed the people that they were no better and no worse than each other. They were all equal. The seventh grandfather and the final grandfather gave the gift of truth. This taught the people to be true to themselves and to each other. You must follow all the 7 teachings to leave out the weaken, the effectiveness, and balance. Let me read that one more time for everyone. You must follow all the 7 teachings. To leave out one will weaken the effectiveness and balance of the other teachings. The 7 grandfather teachings remind us to treat one another and Mother Earth. Thank you, grandfather, for helping us to learn about the history of the 7 teachings. The 7 teachings: to cherish knowledge is to find wisdom, to know love is to find peace, to honor all of creation is to have respect, courage is to face life with integrity, honesty in facing a situation is to be brave, humility is to know yourself as a sacred part of creation, and truth is to know all of these things. The end. Well, that was a very wise and fascinating book, was it not? You see that we all got something very important that we can learn about ourselves and each other. But there's a lot more to this book that I'd like to share with you all. So let's look at this book one more time. Our first page I want to share here is this beautiful picture. We see all the animals that are vastly spread across the pages. These are what the 7 teachings represent. So I'm going to show the animals in question. So our first grandfather here, as we can see, the gift of wisdom is none other than the beaver. So this is our friend for wisdom. We've got a beaver. Our second gift, the gift of love, is represented by an eagle. Now we might be starting to see why I was picking eagles and other animals for our song today. The third gift is the gift of respect, given to us by the buffalo. You see the mighty animal here. The fourth gift, courage, is represented by the bear. Honesty is going to be something a little interesting. This is represented by a sabe. This could also be seen as something like a Sasquatch. A very honest creature. That is how we can remember them, the sabe. You might also see later on that they might be recognized by their footprint. They got great big feet. Our sixth grandfather gave the gift of humility through the wolf. And finally, our seventh gift, given by the turtle, is the gift of truth. So here is our turtle. They've got very sturdy shells. And one more time, I just like to say that each of these teachings are important to one another, that they strengthen each other, and to leave one out weakens them all. So as we explore looking at animals today, let's talk a little bit more about each of them. So we have the first animal, wisdom, beaver. With the beaver here, that we can know that they are very, apologies about that, just facing a little bit of a technical difficulty, but the beavers are wise because they use their teeth to cut down big dams and have a positive impact on their community. So they are very communal creatures, and that is why they are very wise. The next that we have is the eagle, and the eagle is represented by love. These are important to all the other teachings because all the teachings represent love in some way, and the eagle mirrors them back to us. They are strong and they carry all these teachings through their flight. So their feathers are very important. Next, we have the buffalo, which is representative of respect. Teaching respect is important and is taught to us by the buffalo. They provide indigenous peoples with everything needed to survive, such as their hides for warmth and shelter. They've got meat that is provided for food, very strong as well. Buffaloes are sturdy and respectful creatures. Our next one is represented by courage, the bear. Bravery is very important when it comes to bears, for they can confront threats that they should be fearful of. You ever hear the expression of a mama bear? This is where they come from, because bears themselves are very brave creatures. So now we have the Sabe, honesty. Teaching of honesty is taught to us by the Sabe. It is believed that to be closer to the spirit than humans, and they remind us that to be truthful to who we are. That's what I meant by such honest creatures. So next we have the wolf. The wolf teaches us humility, and it is taught to us by this because they are strong and powerful alone, but they are even stronger when they are in a pack. It is known that they are not better or worse than one person, but that together they can be humble. And finally, we have our last teachings, truth from the turtle. Teaching of truth is taught by the turtle. They were here when life was created, and they carry teachings related to the beginning of life on its back. They help us remember the truth of the world that we know. Now that we have looked over all of the animals, next that we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a matching game. So we can try two different kinds of levels. We can try to match based on the animals themselves. And we can also try to see if we remember what aspect are they for. That one might be a little harder, but I think we can do it. So let's start with this. This is our first picture here. So let's see, is this animal a beaver? Or is this animal a bear? Which one is the picture? That's right, it's the bear. So that is our first animal in this picture. We have a bear. Allow me to put these down and I will get to our next one. This animal here, is this animal the beaver? Or is this animal the sabe? That's right, it is the beaver. Our next one here is this animal. Is this animal the buffalo? Or is this animal the wolf? That's right, it is the buffalo. Our next one, maybe this one might be a little easy, but we have either a turtle or we have an eagle. Which one is it? Yes, it is the eagle with its great wingspan. This one's going to be a little different. We have this here. What did I mention earlier today? Did I mention that the great feet of the bear could be represented? Or is the feet representative of the sabe? Which one is it? That's right, it is the sabe for their great big feet. Next we have the turtle, or is it the buffalo? That's right, it is the turtle. I believe we have one more. If we remember all the other teachings that we have seen before, then this one you might know already. Is this the bear? We're going to make this one a little more challenging by adding one more animal. Is it the wolf? Or is this animal the eagle? We've got the bear, the wolf, and the eagle. Which animal is this? That's right, this animal is the wolf. Are we ready to make things just a little more challenging? We're going to go through these animals once more, and we're going to see exactly which ones do they represent. So we're going to start with our beaver. So this is a little drawing of a beaver here. Which one does it represent? Do we remember? And it is okay if you don't. This beaver is wisdom. Our next one, the eagle. Which one does it represent? Allow me to flip this. Do we remember? The eagle is love. Remember how the feathers of the eagle are very important. The next one that we have is our bear. Which one does this represent? Do we remember? Remember how I said the mama bear? And when you face your fears, it is very courageous. So the bear is courage. Next, we have our buffalo. What do we remember about the buffalo? They have very thick fur to keep warmth, and they can provide food, and they're very strong creatures, and they give us a lot of what? The answer to this is respect. We're nearing the last three grandfathers. Now we have the Sabe. Sabe is a very interesting one, for they are very spiritual. And if they're so spiritual, even compared to us humans, that must make them very what? They are honesty. Our next grandfather, the wolf. Oh. So let's see, what do we have from the wolf today? What is it about the wolves? We love the expression the lone wolf, but most frequently we see wolves in packs. And when they're in packs, that just goes to show they're not better or worse than any person, but that we're all equal. What does that mean for the wolf? It means that the wolf is humble. The grandfather wolf is humility. And finally, we have the turtle. There is only one option left, but if we remember about the turtle, is that they show us what we need on their back. For the turtle represents what? The turtle is truth. And so those are our 7 grandfather teachings. Thank you very much for not only listening to the story, but learning more about the animals that we know in a new way. Now, we are going to sing one more song to wrap things up. Do we know the song, I Love You? I think that one's a very nice one to end on, especially considering how important love is to each other and our community, for we're all one. So it goes something like this. I love you. You love me, we're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you sign I love you too? We'll do it one more time. I love you, you love me, we're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you sign I love you too? Thank you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful time. We'll just go one more. Our beaver, our eagle, our bear, our buffalo. I don't know if I can fit them in one hand. The Sabe, the wolf, and the turtle. For our 7 grandfathers, let us not forget the things that they taught us to be able to live and love in this world. If we want to see more programs for the 519, there are plenty more. You can find them and register for them on our Eventbrite. So it is the 519eon.eventbrite.com. So that is the 519 519 EON, EON.eventbrite.com. Thank you so much for today.